What's up everybody, it's again Ashish from ashvircreations and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing extremely well. Happy to see again all of your smiling faces. Well guys, today in this video I'll show you how you can create an amazing hot air balloons photo manipulation theme for your Instagram in Photoshop. So before any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Till then guys, be creative, be awesome and stay at your home. So guys, this is the photo which we're gonna edit for our Instagram. So first of all, we'll crop the photo for our Instagram ratio, that is 8:10 or 4:5 ratio. Now we'll increase the size of the whole canvas size in the ratio that is 4:5 for our Instagram. Now the next thing we're gonna do is let's just select the photo with the help of quick selection tool. Just roll all over the subject's body to make it selected. Now press layer by copy option, or you can just press the Ctrl J from the keyboard to make a duplication of the selection or the model. Now let's just duplicate the background layer. Now go to the file, click on open, and let's just add the background to the photograph. So here is the background that is of hot air balloons. Now we're gonna add this too. So just drag and drop and just press Ctrl T. Press the Shift and Alt key from the keyboard from one of the corner to enlarge in a perfect way or precise way. Right now you can just place this in such a way that it should look more realistic and original. That is our key point of our editing. You have to maintain the originalism of the photo and the realism. That is very important in photo editing. Now we're gonna just add a layer mask on the background layer, and let's just erase it with the help of brush on the foreground color, that is the black color, and just erase it in this way that it should merge it with your background original layer. This is how you have to erase this. So we'll use the quick selection tool to select the whole image, or you can also use the pen tool to select, but here I am just selecting the quick selection tool just like this way. Roughly you can just select, it is not compulsory to select in a very precise way, just so you can select in by roughly here and there. Now just right click on it and select inverse, so it will select the stone photo. Now just drag it and drop over here. Now we are going to place this over here, so press Ctrl T from the keyboard and just make sure to add a Gaussian blur to the photograph. So go to the filter, select blur and select the Gaussian blur. So let's just go to the blur and select Gaussian blur and just make sure to decrease it to around 9 pixels would be pretty much perfect. So we are going to place this stone PNG over here. This will actually make your photograph to look more realistic and kind of amazing. Depth effect it will show up. And we're gonna just place duplicate by pressing Ctrl J, and we're gonna place this on the right screen. And now the next thing we're gonna do is let's add a blur to the background, right? So we're gonna just first of all crop the image. Just hit crop button and just fill OK. Now go to the filter, select the blur gallery, select the tilt and shift blur, and just we're gonna add this blur on the background only a little bit. So just make sure to that the angle of this particular horizontal blur line should be perfect, just like I'm showing on the video. So this is how you can add a blur effect, but here I'm gonna just add only a little bit effect. So just do only around 16 pixels to 17 pixels would be pretty perfect, I guess, or 18, and just hit OK. Now here we have added a blur to the background. So the next thing we're gonna do is, first of all, let's just merge all the layers. Here you can see we have maintained the originalism in the photo. First of all, we're gonna do is just go to the levels from the adjustment layer, and here we're gonna increase the exposure or the whiteness of the model. So just select the levels from the adjustment layer, click on the below icon, click on the clipping mask, so it will only affect on the model layer. So just make sure to get the perfect exposure or the brighten effect on the model's face. This is totally up to you. So you can see the difference. Here is the before and here is the after. Now I'm gonna just erase it from the bottom screen of the photo or the model with the help of brush tool on that layer mask of that levels, right? So you can see the difference now. Here is something remaining, so I'm gonna just select it and just delete it. You can also use the pen tool here, but I have selected the quick selection tool. You can also use the eraser tool to delete that unwanted things which are remaining to be cut out. So here I'm gonna use the magic wand to delete or select this portion. Now let's create new layer, create a clipping mask. Select the brush tool and pick the nearest color of that nearest area and just paint it with that color, so it will disappear that you won't be able to find out that you have cut out the image. That is very important, right? Here also we're gonna use nearest color and just paint the edges of that selection or the model layer and paint it with the nearest color by selecting with the Alt key from the keyboard. So here we have actually done everything. Now the next thing we are gonna do is just merge all the layers. Right click on it and select merge layers. Again, let's just crop the photo for our final touching of the color grading process. So just go to the filter, select the camera filter, and here the important thing or the amazing thing start, that is of color grading. So first of all, increase the contrast on the photo. Let's just decrease some highlights a little bit and increase some exposure to +5 or 15. If it is needed, you can decrease the highlights, and we're gonna just increase the details of the black with the help of shadow, increasing the shadows. And we're gonna decrease the blackness effect to around -16, increase the clarity of the image, and here go to the calibration and select the blue primary color to around -30 or 40, and increase the red tone of the primary color to get that perfect skin tone of the original color. Here we're gonna just select the HSL tab and select the orange tone, and make sure to obtain a perfect skin tone, that is a perfect pinkish orange. And here we're gonna just select the yellow tone and just make it to kind of 0 or -100. Let's increase some sharpness, and here we're gonna add shadows to the photo. So select 209, increase the saturation to around -10 or 12 would be pretty perfect. And here we're gonna select the highlights and make sure to add highlights only a little bit. We're gonna just add the highlights of this sky blue color, so just make it to 126 hue. And saturation to around +10. And we're gonna add a vignette to the photo, just a little bit would be pretty perfect. And let's add a feather to the photograph. And we're gonna add a midpoint. Now this one is really looking pretty perfect, I guess. All the orange, now you can see the difference, guys. We have made a color correction process on this photo. So you can spot out a huge difference, and it is really looking pretty perfect, I guess. So guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, then just smash the like button so that it will motivate me to make more videos like this for you guys for free. And we're gonna just create new layer and just make sunstroke of that color. So just create a layer and just paint it with one stroke and change the blending mode to screen. Press Ctrl T from the keyboard, and we're gonna place this on somewhere on the left or right screen of the photo, so that it will look like the sun rays are directly coming from the portion over here. Change it to around -6 or 5 and just hit OK. Now we're gonna just merge both the layers. This sun image is really making your photo to look more dramatic and cinematic. And just merge both the layers. You can just place this according to your convenience. So guys, finally the whole process of editing is completed. So you can see the difference, guys. Here is the before and here is the after. A huge difference can be seen in the photo. Also guys, don't forget to visit our website, that is www.ashvircreations.com and filterpreset.com. And also guys, follow me on Instagram, just type ashvircreations. So guys, thank you for watching and bye bye till the next video. Till then guys, be creative and be awesome.